Hello, friends. We're going to play a little bit more with Curious George and the animals. First, we're going to play a game. Then, we will do some drawing and some writing. Now, do you remember at the end of the story, Curious George and the Animals, I asked you which animals George fed first, next, and last. That's our game. First, next, last. Our game is called First, Next, Last. These are the animals that George fed. He fed a bird. He fed a giraffe. He fed an elephant. He fed a kangaroo. And he fed an alligator. Say those with me. Alligator, kangaroo, elephant, giraffe, bird. All right. Which animal did George feed first? Was it the bird, the alligator, the kangaroo, the elephant, or the giraffes? George fed the giraffes first. Which animals did George feed next? Was it the kangaroo, the alligator, the elephant, or the bird? Next, George fed the elephant, the kangaroo, and the alligator. Which animal did George feed last? Remember, it was the animal that swooped down and tried to grab the peanuts. Yes, last, George fed the bird. I don't think that he wanted to feed the bird, though, but he still fed the bird. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to do some drawing and some writing. You need a piece of paper. It can be a piece of paper that has lines on it, or it can be a piece of paper that doesn't have lines on it. Either way, it will be just fine. You just need some paper. If you have paper that already has writing on it, like this, on one side, you can turn it over, and maybe it will be white on the other side. I will use some lined paper today. It doesn't matter which way you have the lined paper. You can put it up and down like this, or you can put it side to side. I think today I'll have it side to side. Then you need a pencil. I found an orange pencil at my house, or a pen, or a marker. Any one of those would work. I'm going to use a marker. We have some new power words this week, and we're going to write 2 of those power words in our sentence. So I want you to think of an animal that you know. And we are going to write the sentence, here is a, and the name of that animal that you drew. I am going to draw a cat. So here's the cat's face and the cat's ears. And let's see. Here's the cat's body and the cat's tail. And there's the cat's paws. My cat is sitting. And there's the nose and the whiskers. My cat is sitting on the ground. I'll show you 2 drawings. But there's my first one, cat. Now my sentence, here is a cat, has 4 words in it. Here is a cat. That means I need to draw 4 lines. 1 big line, a small line, a small line, and a big line. And I put my end mark, the period, at the end. Let's write the first word, here. H, uppercase H, E, R, E, here. That's one of our new power words this week. Here has an uppercase H because it's at the beginning of the sentence. Write the word here. I'll wait for you. H, E, R, E, here. Good. The next word is. I-S. Write the word is. I-S. I'll wait for you. Good. Here is a. A. That's this letter. A. Write the word A. Here is a cat. Cat. K, k, k. K. See? A. T. T. K. At. Cat. K. At. Cat. Here is a cat. Now maybe you didn't draw a cat. That's okay. You can write the name of whatever animal you drew at the end. If you don't know how to spell it in English, but you know how to spell it in your home language, do that. If you don't know how to spell it at all, you can just leave that blank. Here is a cat. Now, as I was drawing my cat, I thought to myself, I'd like to do another sentence and show you how to do another sentence. So I'm going to do that. So I had another piece of paper. This one was white. It could be lined. It could be another piece of paper with writing on one side. Anything will do. What other animal do I like? Oh, I know. I'm going to draw a bird. This bird's going to look maybe a little bit different than my other bird. So there's a wing, there's the body, there's the wing. It's flying in the sky. There's its beak, and there's its eyes. Bird. Now, I want to write the sentence, here is a bird. How many words is that? Here is a bird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's 4 words. Remember, the word here is a little bit long, so I'm going to make a line that's a little bit long. Then I'm going to make a short line, and a short line, and a longer line with my end mark. Here is a bird. All right, here. Here begins with a h sound, the H, uppercase H, because we start the beginning of a sentence always with an uppercase letter, with a capital letter. Here, H, E, R, E, here. Write that for me. Here. Is. Is. I-S, is. Write the word is. Here is a. Let's write the word a, letter A. Here is a. Did you write those 3 words? Here is a bird. Let's see if we can't hear the sounds in bird. B-erd. B-erd. I hear 3 sounds. We're going to do a kind of spelling called sound spelling. Sound spelling is just the kind of spelling we want to do when we're in kindergarten or the beginning of first grade. The first sound I hear is B. B. D. 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 This word is spelled by sound, and that's a good way to spell a word if you're not sure how to spell a word like a grown-up would spell it. Sound spelling is an important step to being able to read and write on your own. Let's read our sentence. Here is a bird. Here is a bird. Good. So today we talked about what animals Curious George fed first, next, and last at the zoo. Then we drew a picture of an animal that we know, and we wrote a sentence about it. Here's my first picture, cat, and here's my first sentence. Here is a cat. Here's my next picture, bird, and here's my next sentence. Here is a bird. I hope you were able to draw a picture of an animal that you know. And then I hope you were able to write a sentence about that animal. Have a grown-up take a picture of your picture and send it to me.